What if the choices you make don't just affect your life, but the entire world? One world, different planes and dimensions, multiple main characters. There will be hate, there will be pain, but there will also be love and peace. Welcome to the next update for Within the Stars. My name is Sign. I'm the community manager for Celestial Games. Sorry about not having an update on last Sunday, but we have one for you today, along with a nice little surprise. Today, we're going to be going over a little bit more as far as what the story is actually about. It's going to be a little hard for me because I don't want to give out too many spoilers, but it's very unique and very cool in my opinion, especially if you're a fan of multiple arcs and different things happening at the same time, or just never knowing what could happen next. Let's start with how chapters are going to be built and the formula that this will go about. So let's take one world event. You have your main characters, which the first chapter will be Noah and Shiori. That will be those will be your main characters for Romarin. As far as this story goes for that, you will be undertaking a task, and it's really hard not to tell you about these different tasks and what you may be facing, but let's just say it could be anything. That will just be for that story chapter. But the thing is, throughout each chapter, you will meet new main characters. You will lose characters you never thought you would lose, but you'll be facing something different. You will have your species like the Watchers, which I'm not going to really tell you about. You're going to have to find out on your own. You will have the Wisps, which are your spirits. They're like spirits, and they're used to open things. That's all I'm going to say. They're used to open things. Yeah, I'm going to halt it right there. I was asked to just not go further on that. Throughout each world event, your NPCs, like in towns or wherever they may be, they're going to be talking about, as you walk by or even talk with them, they're going to be talking about the events that are going on. And as you go further in the game, those talks with those NPCs will constantly change and evolve on what's happening in the current situation of that catastrophe. As far as the Wisps and other characters, they're just like another being, like demons or devils or cryptids. A little hint. There's a lot going on. So we're going to go ahead, and now I would like to show you on what the developer's been working on. First, we're going to start with the homestead. It's coming along, and overall, this is how the developer wants it to look when it's finished. He's just adding a little bit of finishing touches, props, foliage, with a fully furnished interior with a lot of eye-catching props on the exterior. Here we have the pond near the homestead. It's finished for now. We just need to add some fish and a pier for the fishing script that is now finished. Both keyboard and controller will work for the mini games in Within the Stars. Developers working on some animation for now, and it should be done pretty soon. A lot of work has gone into the highway that actually connects to your homestead. A balance of quality and performance is always being worked on. Making sure, like, for example, the foliage moves with the wind direction. And so far on the developer's end, the FPS has actually been very, very good. And that would just be the Unity side of things. Now, as far as the visual novel side of things, Rin's favorite cafe is finally finished, and the lighting and shadows are amazing. Shiori, of course, continues to tease Rin, and more NPCs and cast are being worked on to bring more life. And finally, the first main character of the Arrival Romaria arc of Within the Stars is Noah. We have Noah. And unlike other characters, Noah can actually materialize pretty much any weapon they can think of. He is what you would call a hybrid master. He even has the ability to increase and buff his allies. In the beginning of the story, he's going to be doubting a lot of his abilities, but the thing is, he's also extremely nosy, and he's always trying to get into things that does not even concern him. But honestly, that's how he forms his bond and creates more allies. On top of that, we also have 16 tracks that the developer has made for the first chapter. Make sure if you want them, go ahead and shoot me a message in Discord or even a comment on the video here. Email them to you. And that is all for today's update. Make sure you do check the Patreon. There is a free tier on there. You're not obligated to pay anything if you don't want to, but at least check out the Patreon. The developer likes to put a lot of the updates on there as well. And also, don't forget the Trello board. The Trello board is very, very good for those who want to know and keep up to date, just seeing exactly what the developer is doing in real time. He checks everything off as he completes it. So make sure you check that out as well. And also, if you like these updates, I'm going to try to keep doing them every week. And again, I apologize for not having anything last week. If I don't have anything concrete for you as far as like a massive update like we have today, I'll be sure to at least post something for you all to know or even see, so you know that we haven't stopped and we're still working on the project. Again, thank you for being here. I thank you for everyone that supported this project for the developer for Celestial Games. Make sure you subscribe and share with your friends if you think that this is something they'd be interested in or want to keep an eye out on. Make sure you share that with them so they can actually have a little heads up on what's going on and we could do this together and build this story together. I think honestly, the developer keeps me in the dark on a lot of the stuff too, because he doesn't want to have any spoilers for me, because I want to enjoy this along with you all as well. And I think this is going to be epic. Like, I truly, truly do. And I'm not just saying that, like, I mean it. This is something unique and I'm very excited for it. And this is something that the developer has poured a lot of his time into. We are very, very passionate about this, and I hope that you will join us. Other than that, you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Stay hydrated, stay cool. Sign out.